Hi everyone, my name is Shanaka Gunasekara and today I'm going to present Elephant Train Collision Prevention System. University of Peradeniya, Sri Lanka and University of Technology, Sydney, Australia collaboratively developed an elephant train collision prevention system to be used in the North Central province of the Sri Lankan railway network. This project was funded by IEEE SITE. Human-elephant conflicts has been a serious issue in Sri Lanka for past few decades. In the first 10 months of the 2019, 93 humans and 293 elephants have been already killed in the conflicts, compared to the 96 elephants and 319 elephants from the wall of 2018. Electric fence alarm system have been introduced and implemented. However, the number of elephant deaths and the human deaths keep getting increasing. As a result of elephant attacks, especially in the north central province of the Sri Lanka, most of the farmers lost their cultivations as well as their homes. This has become a serious problem in the north central province as many of the villages are farmers. Most of the times, the attacker is a single elephant as known as a Thanialia in local single language. Villages are scarce to even this word because it is known as a very dangerous person. Generally, a young elephant becomes a Thanialia as a result of its spouse face an untimely death caused by an accident or subject to shooting, especially the tuskers. One of the most frequently accident in the hitting on the trains while traveling seeking water in the nearby lakes or the return from the water sources. Other than shooting by tusk hunters, falling in traps, one of the most common and most frequently type of the accident is a collision with the trains, which passes beside the elephant corridors. In most of the times, the jungle or the park is on or side of the railway and lake or the source of the water is the other side of the railway track. The elephant used to cross this railway track searching for water and foods very frequently. This is the time that they hit the trains. In the past 5 years, more than 100 collisions has been reported, resultantly more than 52 deaths of the elephant as well as significant disruptions to the railway service asset. According to the train drivers' feedbacks, the biggest barriers to avoid such a collision is a lack of visibility, especially the drone and in the dust. This is mainly because of the train headlights only provide a sufficient visibility up to 300 meters, and it is not sufficient distance for train driver to safely stop the train running typically at the 80 kilometers per hour. Here are some reported cases collected from the Sri Lankan local websites and newspapers. For that one, we are going to implement the early warning system to train drivers to stop the trains. As the initial step, a field visit was made to near the Palugassewa area, which is located in the north central province, is very close to Habaran. This area is identified as a very highly elephant. There are a very high number of elephants crossing the railway tracks. So we identify some possible locations which can be used to test our sensor modules. And these are some of the identified locations during our field visits. Okay, let's move into the sensor unit. We use a Reolink RLC 400 to 423 camera, and it comes with the 6 infrared LEDs, enable super long distance night vision up to 60 meters in the low light condition, and more than 150 meters in the daylight condition. And it is 12 volt DC powered one, and it comes with the Ethernet and Wi-Fi connections for the communications. And we use state-of-art real-time object detection algorithm called YOLO version 3, which is based on the convolutional neural networks. And it comes as a pre-trained weights set of weights, and we use transfer learning methods to match these pre-trained darknet weights to our one. So we taken both the night and the daytime images using our sensor unit, and then those data 80% of those data were used to training phase, and the rest of the 20% were used to validation. And also we use some image contrast enhancement method, that histogram equation methods as a pre-processing stages. And this is the mobile app we developed, and this one is going to provide for the train drivers as well as to the railway station. So once our sensor unit detect an elephant, the sensor unit was able to send an SMS to this mobile for the given mobile number, and this mobile is installed with this app, and it is capable of displaying this data. So it has a elephant detection time and distance from the train to elephant, and train location here, and here's the system information and the options to add new camera locations. So once the elephant detected, it calculate the distance from the train and the elephant, and it shows here, and it's keep updating real time. Okay, this is our top overview of our system. So elephant can be detected in the jungle. So 2 SMS is going to, one is for the railway station and the other one is for the train drivers. So in both locations, the previously shown mobile app is there. So in the both locations, they can calculate the, they can see the distance from the train to elephant, and it's keep getting updating real time. And this is our power supply unit at the hotspot, and as you can see, there's a Jetson board. It is the main brain. It works as a brain of the system, and Arduino GSM module, solar battery power charger, inverter, router, camera, and 12-volt DC power battery. And wall system is powered by the solar panel. So we use 100-watt solar panels, and our control unit is there. Okay, so at the initial data collection, we go into the Pallekele tamed elephant house under the controls environment and collect data to train our models, both day and night time. And then after collecting data and train the model, we move to the hotspot and test our sensor module and the developed system in the real world scenarios. Okay, these are the two different images in the same location at the daytime and the nighttime. Okay, these are the data collected at the daytime and nighttime in the Habarana Kaudulla National Park, and those data also used to train the model, because the skin colors and some of the appearance are different from the Pallekele and the wild elephant. So we use the real wild elephant data set to train our model as well. And these are some of the pictures taken during these visits. And let's move into the results. So as you can see, our model performed very well during the low light condition, daylight condition, and very dark conditions. So all these three shows a significant result. And these are the dark light, low light conditions, and these low light condition at the Kaudulla National Park. And these are the real wild elephants which we can meet during the railway tracks. Okay, these are some real time testing. As you can see the elephant is detected, and the mobile app is here, and it's getting updated, and the alarm is siren as well there. And during the night time as well, you can see the elephant is detected, and these data will updated as well. Okay, these are some of the pictures taken during the visit. Okay, thank you very much.